Can you hear me? Okay, so good evening, everyone who's watching this. And this is Neeraj Kapoor, and I'm gonna be sharing with you a couple of secrets that I learned from the Billionaires and the three-step blueprint that you can adopt uh, with our paid clients. So, can you hear me? Okay, so good evening, everyone who's watching this. And this is Neeraj Kapoor, and I'm gonna be sharing with you a couple of secrets that I learned from the Billionaires and the three-step blueprint that you can adopt uh, with our paid clients. So, can you hear me? Okay, so good evening, everyone who's watching this. And this is Neeraj Kapoor, and I'm gonna be sharing with you a couple of secrets that I learned from the Billionaires and the three-step blueprint that you can adopt uh, with our paid clients. Okay, so good evening, everyone who's watching this. And gonna be sharing with you a couple of secrets that I learned from millennials
So,
and
hey, how you doing? Great because we are also live on YouTube. So just give me a moment, and as we are starting with the secrets and with the session that would be obviously something out of my life and learnings, and I'm sure if you take down notes and if you can implement them in your life, it would be of great value to you. So, Harish, my quick question to you is: can you hear me clearly?
Yes. Hello, Neeraj.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Neeraj, fine.
I can't see you. Okay. Yes, Harish, I can hear you now. So am I clearly audible? That's right. Cool. So let me quickly move forward with a simple presentation, which fundamentally is focused in simple area, moving people from a modern day slavery to a rapidly growing startup consulting startup business that you can be possibly owning. So uh, welcome, first of all, to each one of you. And there are people on Zoom, like Harish, you are there on Zoom, and there are people watching it on YouTube as well, to this rapid business growth live online session. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my learnings that I have had working personally with some of the cool billionaires of our times, working with some super wealthy people that I've worked with. And you can also take down certain learnings from what actions you can take to grow rapidly in your business in spite of all odds, like anything, including COVID. And this is also relevant for those of you who are possibly aspiring to jump into the entrepreneurship domain. So, are you ready? So, just type it into the chat box if you are ready, and then we are ready to rock. Even if you are on our YouTube, just keep typing it on the chat box. So fundamentally, I will acknowledge you, uh, like first of all, for being here, and congrats for taking another step in the journey that you are actually into. So I'm gonna be sharing a proven pathway that you can actually adopt to get paying clients in your business in the next 30 days. So this is something that we have been working with our clients, and it has really been a working model. And I'm going to be sharing the blueprint with you over here. So over the last 4 months of lockdown, I'm sure you are watching, you are participating in a lot of webinars, and like people are sharing a lot of information. But honestly speaking, information is value today, because you go to YouTube, you will find enough number of information and much more detailed information on any topic that you possibly want. So fundamentally, what can you expect in this webinar? So this webinar in this masterclass and this session is very different. How it is different? First of all, this session is purely based on my experiences working with some of the cool billionaires in India and working with some of the super wealthy people across the world, like Japan, Korea, Germany. and these super wealthy of the world have a very, very different way of living and the kind of value system that they follow. So I'll be sharing some real stuff that I have learned from them. Do you get that? Great. Now, secondly, this session is transformative in nature. Like, I'm going to give you any information for enhancing your gyan or anything. Uh, Fundamentally, you're not going to be the same person that you are tonight, this evening. So, by the end of the session, you would be actually a different person. What it fundamentally means is that, let me re-articulate this, that all limitations that you have been having so far, a lot of limitations will actually vaporize, like will disappear. So any limitations that have been holding you back till date will actually just disappear forever. And like after this session, you will have the power to accomplish your goals, objectives with ease using the power system, the proven system that we have been using in our, in our academy. So for how many of you this is interesting? Like if this is interesting to you, just unmute and share me and with your name. Just put it in the chat, or just put it in the or just unmute and share. Just say me, because this is something which could be of very high value for you. So let me set the context for this session. Like first of all, thank you for your response, people who have participated on YouTube and on chat. Like let me quickly share that we are going to be here for approximately about 90 minutes, like together in this session, like where I'm going to be revealing the secrets to you, how to launch and rapidly grow your business and get paying clients in the next 30 days. Now, make sure that you are here with full focus, because no calls, no interruptions. Basically, you would not like to be disturbed or like lose some of the valuable diamonds and gems that are being actually given away over here. So a couple of things: have a notepad, like you can possibly start with a notepad, have a pen in front of you, keep a pen and a notepad ready. And once you have this, you can take lots and lots of notes. And once you take these notes, you can actually take them to implementation. So you can take down questions, you can take down and ask questions at the end. Like we will have a separate section for the question and answers. So just write those questions down, and you would be happy to get them answered during the session. Actually, a lot of questions will get answered. So my big promise, like how to quickly get up and running with more customers and looking for investors. Some of you are actually looking for investors, and transform the lives of your customers uh, while making anywhere about 10, 20, 30, 50 lakhs or even 1 crore per month. So like you would be able to create a virtual machine with a continuous flow of paying clients that runs 24/7 without you having to chase them. So all this without actually investing a fortune. So these technologies and systems are available, and all that you have to do is you have to use a process, you have to work on that, and just take it to the next level, start getting the results. Very quickly, a disclaimer over here. Obviously, I don't know you. I don't know how serious you are about your business. I also don't know how committed you are to achieve these kind of results. So by no means I am promising you that you can or you will achieve these results, but you can get these results when you follow the proven system which we have been using. When you work really hard, and like when you work with a mentor who have walked the path before you, like you are almost sure to be getting those results. So here I will be sharing what's been my learning, and what our system is all about, and how it produces results that some of our clients have produced, and what you can learn from, and like you can put to work in your business too. So cool. Does that make sense? Good. So if it makes sense, just type it into the chat box. MS, makes sense. Okay, cool. So would you like us to help you with your business to rapidly grow, maybe in the next 30 days? Now, that's something which is something which you can look at in this session. So many a times, a lot of people that I interact with, in order to increase business, they think it's a long-term process. Actually, that is not true. In my experience, you can rapidly enhance your business by taking some smart actions, even in the first 2 or 3 weeks. So, especially in the post-COVID times, you can make things happen like this. And in fact, like I have had people, I have had my clients join my program, get new business in the first week or 2, 3, 4 weeks. Like, and I don't mean experienced, ones, even the new entrepreneurs who are starting out fresh from the concept levels have got 10x results in less than 4 weeks. So I'm going to be sharing some of those things with you. So a quick question, like, it doesn't have to take you months fundamentally to change your business and get the different results. You can do it sooner than you think. Like, it can be pretty fast. Like, if you like another 5, 10, 20, 50 lakhs, or even a crore per month into your bank accounts, adding to the lives of your customers, like, this is for you. So this is so proven, and this is so much relevant for those who really want to implement that in their life. So let me quickly take this opportunity to introduce myself very quickly, like, for the benefit of those who are here, and some of you who don't know me. uh, like, some of you may be here for the first time, and some of you are attending it again. So guys, let me just make it simple. I'm Neeraj Kapoor. I'm the founder and the chairman of Startup Business Academy, and I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to enable and empower entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs manifest their dreams of startup into reality with ease, grace, power, simplicity, and freedom. And this is something which I am really committed to. And I would be actually sharing something with you which would be of great value. So let me quickly share a little about myself over here. Uh, Let me quickly share the present. Okay, so and I would be actually sharing something. Oh, this is where we are. Would be of great value. So this is where Startup Academy is, that we are about transforming lives and inspiring actions. And like, I have launched brands like Samsung, Toshiba, Kenwood, LG, let me quickly share the present. Globus, Payment, Payback. I've worked with some of the United Nations projects, like, which are like one of them in the country, or even I would Asia, be for that actually like go over the sharing something. And a couple of them actually, like, these are just some of the brands. This is Birla where we are. And Birla Ayurved. So having spent over 500 crores on the would be of great value. So let's for each of these brands. I have share a little about transforming lives and inspiring actions. And about I have launched brands like Samsung, Birla, Kenwood, LG. So let me quickly share the present. I have worked on Globus, Payment, Payback. I have worked with some of these are the United Nations projects, like, which are like one of them in the country. And I would be actually like go over the sharing something of the world. is not really couple of them actually. Like these are just some of the brands. This is where we are, and Birla Ayurved. So having spent over 500 crores would be of great value. So let's this is where I share a little about transforming lives and inspiring actions. And when I'm sharing this, brands like Sachin, Birla, Enwood, me share present Globus, worked with some of these are United Nations projects, which are like one of them in each country. I would be actually like go over there, sharing some of the very different. It's not a couple of them actually. Like these are just some of the brands. This is and Birla Ayurved. So having spent over 500 crores would be of great value. So let's this is where I share a little about transforming lives and inspiring actions. And when I'm sharing this, like Sachin, Birla, Enwood, me present Globus, with some of these are United Nations projects, which are like one of them in each country. I would be actually like go over there, sharing some of the very different. It's not a couple of them actually. Like these are just some of the Birla Ayurved. So having spent over 500 would be of great value. So here is something about me, guys. So let me quickly understand a little about you. So let's look at about you. Like who are you? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a professional? So you can just unmute yourself and you can share what's the status like. Are you a aspiring entrepreneur or you are a corporate employee? So let's hear it from Meghna and Harish. And for the people who are on YouTube, you can just type in about your chat. So yes, guys, let's hear it from you.
Yeah, I am Arvind. I am owner of a company called DAA Consulting, which I started in 2010. Prior to that, I was a partner in KPMG and Deloitte.
Okay. What's your name, you said? Because name that is appearing over here is Meghna.
Yeah. I'm using her laptop, but my name is D. Arvind, father of Meghna.
Okay. What's just repeat, please, your name? D.A.?
D. Arvind. D. Arvind is my name. And I got a company called DAA Consulting.
DAA Consulting. Okay, fantastic. Welcome, Arvindji. And what about you, Harish? Thank you, Arvindji. What about you, Harish? Yes, let's hear it from you.
Hello.
Can't hear you. Yes, Harish.
Hi, Neeraj. I'm audible?
Yeah, perfect.
I'm Harish Nevatia from Ranchi, founder of E-Pani Puri Cart, a food tech startup working in street food. We are working on Pani Puri and street providing food. Automatic dispensing system. Yeah, automatic dispensing system that can be operated through mobile app.
Correct.
So I'm
amazing. I think I happened to see one of your presentation or something. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
welcome. Yeah. So how long you have been there in this business, Harish, of E-Pani Puri?
Last 2 years.
Okay, fantastic. And this is already operational business, and like you are already selling this in the market, these machines, right?
Yeah, we have come with few outlets, and many more will be coming after lockdown.
Awesome. Fantastic. Great. And Arvind, if I can just ask you, you are in the consulting space. So what specific area of consulting are you in?
See, we are into two things. One is tax consulting, which involves direct and indirect tax, foreign trade policy, free trade agreements, etc. The second one is on the corporate governance consulting. where we help small companies to set up good corporate governance standards. We will look at composition of board, disclosure, transparency, related party transactions, and all that stuff.
Correct. Okay, so I'm sure each one of you who has a different focus area, like one of you have a service, one of you have a product, so you will find it extremely useful in your life. So let me quickly share with you a couple of things over here. You could be in a business right now, and for those of you who are there on YouTube, you could be in a job. Or you could be looking forward to starting your own business. So in each of these cases, you will find this information and this knowledge to be really useful for you. So fundamentally, if you are, bottom line is simple, if you are a passionate entrepreneur, like really ready to take actions to grow like exponentially in these times with a step-by-step proven process for faster success and wealth, like this is for you. So let me quickly share with you the big picture, like how the country or how the actually changing for the better, or you could be looking forward to starting your own business. So in each of these cases, you will find this information and this knowledge to be really useful for you. So from $3 trillion fundamentally, if you are, bottom line is simple, if you are a passionate of our population, like really ready to take actions to grow like exponentially in these times with a step-by-step proven process for faster success and wealth, like this is for you. So let me quickly share with you in fact the big online picture, and e-commerce, like how the buzzword, like everything is growing, like even or how the actually changing the way for the better, or you could be looking forward to starting right now we have business. So in each of these cases, you will find this information and this knowledge like to be really useful for you. So $3 trillion fundamentally, if you are, bottom line is simple, if you are passionate of our population, really ready less than actions to grow like exponentially in these times with a step-by-step proven process for faster success and wealth, like this is for you. So let me quickly share with you in fact the big online and e-commerce, like how the buzzword, like everything has been like or how the actually changing the way for the better, or you will be looking forward to starting right now we have startup so in each of these cases you will find this information and this knowledge like to be really useful for you. So $3 trillion fundamentally, if you are, bottom line is simple, if you are passionate of our population, really ready less than actions to grow like exponentially in these times with a step-by-step proven process for faster success and wealth, like this is for you. So let me quickly share with you in fact the big online and e-commerce, how the buzzword, like everything has been like or how the actually changing the way for the better, or you will be looking forward to starting right now we have this is a straight question to you. So in each of these cases you will find this information and this knowledge like to be really useful for you. So $3 trillion fundamentally, if you are, bottom line is simple, if you are passionate of our population, really ready less than actions to grow exponentially in these times with a step-by-step proven process for faster success and wealth, like this is for you. So let me quickly share with you in fact the big online and e-commerce, how the buzzword, like everything has been like or how the actually changing the way for the better, or you will be looking forward to starting right now we have this is a straight question to you. So in each of these cases you will find this information and this knowledge like to be really useful for you. So $3 fundamentally, bottom line is 50% talent is really less teams to grow exponentially in these times. Energy of step by step approval process for faster success and validation. So let me quickly share with you the big headline and how the everything has been free or how the impact actually changed the way for the better or already looking forward. This is a straight question to you. In each of these cases, point is where organization and they are like their deals is really useful to me. So fundamentally, bottom line is 50% is really less teams to grow exponentially in these times. Energy of step by step approval process for faster success and validation. So let me quickly share with you how the everything has been free or how the impact actually changed the way for the better or already looking forward. This is a straight question to you. In each of these cases, point is where organization and they are like their deals is really useful to me. So fundamentally, bottom line is 50% less teams to grow exponentially in these times. Energy of step by step approval process for faster success and validation. So let me quickly
If you do not
share with you how the everything has been free or how the impact actually changed the way for the better or already looking forward. This is a straight question to you. In each of these cases, point is where organization and they are like their deals is really useful to me. So fundamentally, bottom line is 50% less teams to grow exponentially in these times. Energy of step by step approval process for faster success and validation. So let me quickly
if you do not
share with you how the everything has been free or how the impact actually changed the way for the better or already looking forward. This is a straight question to you. In each of these cases, point is where organization and they are like their deals is really useful to me. So fundamentally, bottom line is 50%.
uh, is this clear, guys? There was some technical issue that was holding us back. So am I clear now? uh, Arvind or Harish, can you just unmute and share?
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
better
yeah.
now.
So thank you so much, Harish, for sharing that, because there was an echo that was coming in because there was a one particular button that had remained on. So my voice was going in an echo mode. Thank you so much for sharing that. So very quickly, I do not know what you registered in the past 5 minutes, but fundamentally, people are all programmed. Uh, the whole context is that the way the education system has been created, it is all towards keeping the people in the in the programmed mode. Like, this is where the people are always. So let me share the screen back quickly.
Yeah, this is where we are. So where we are right now is that a lot of people do not see uh, what is possible, and 95% of the population, humanity, they live in poverty, they live in struggle, they live into survive. So here is a very quick exercise that I just shared with you, and this is fundamentally to support you as to how programming is done. So right now, what do you see on the screen? Just quickly go on the like, what do you see? Just you can unmute and share, or you can just type in whatever works with you in the chat.
It's rabbit, and second bird I'm missing. It may be caterpillar or else, I think.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Anybody else, like Arvind? You have some inputs, or who else is there? Let's see. Let's check that. So, San, do you have inputs? What do you see on the screen? What do you see? So, most people see a duck, or some people see a rabbit. Very few people actually see that there is a duck and a rabbit in the same picture. Now, if you see closely, can you see a rabbit right now, guys? There is a rabbit in the picture, and there is a duck at the same time. Now, this is where the world is. There is no, the reality out there. Everything that you see is your perception. Fundamentally, what it means is that it is duck and the rabbit at the same time. COVID is a problem for a lot of people. 95% of the humanity is saying COVID is a problem, Corona is a problem. But for a few, COVID is an opportunity. Like, there are some of the world's coolest billionaires who have increased their net worth by an amazing $327 million. Now, that is not a joke, because they see it as an opportunity. So while most people see it as, rabbit, they see it as a duck, and they know how to create opportunity from this. So very quickly, I will take one more example, and then we will move forward. So what do you see over here? You can just unmute and share. What do you see over here? Quickly share with me.
Glass.
Glass. Okay, cool. Cool. What else? What else? Anybody else can see anything else? See, let's make it simple. Some people see this as a glass, some people see it as a vase, some people see it as a candle stand. But what most people forget is that there are two human beings, two human faces coming close to each other. Can you see that now? So fundamentally, what's happening is there are two realities at the same time. In fact, right now in the picture, there is only two realities. In the real world, there are multiple set of realities that you can actually see. Now, it all depends upon how you are programmed to see that particular reality. So you will only see what you are programmed to see. Is it making sense? So all that you need to do is you need to now, this is kind of a virus alert. Either your system needs to be reprogrammed, or a malware or the viruses are there that needs to be updated. Your system needs to be upgraded. Whatever that needs to be done, what you need to do is you need to simply upgrade your system. Because if you don't do that, all will happen is you will continue to see only one reality, only one part of the picture, and you will miss out a bigger thing. Is that making sense, guys? If this is making sense, just share on unmute and share. Making sense or MS. That's it. Because we are not very too many of us.
It is making sense.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you
It
so
is making
much.
sense.
Perfect.
So I will just quickly share with you one such example with one of our clients, Maya. Like, she is 67 years of age. She is an international personality trainer across 5 countries, and she has been having this one perspective of life. Neeraj, I can only train and enhance the personality of people when they are in front of me. Like, on a one-on-one basis only I can work. And let's hear it from her. Actually, one sec. So let me. Actually, we will be having difficulty because the YouTube live is also going on. So maybe we'll have to skip listening to her. But fundamentally, let me just quickly give you a small backdrop. She has been operating in 5 countries, but because of the past programming, she was not able to expand further. Like, scalability was a big issue with her. And right now, after working with her, now she's 67, but she feels as vivacious as 21 years old. What we have done is not on her makeup or anything like that. We have actually worked on her business. So we have taken her business from the traditional way to the e-commerce way. And now she runs an online digital personality company, and she has clients from over 7 countries. And even in COVID times, like, she is constantly being bombarded with newer businesses, which is reaching out to her online. So that's something that we have an example with you. So if the trap is broken, like, this is the first secret, and if your first secret is known to you, it's like you have broken the first trap. So if you have broken the first trap, like, open the grass ceiling, uh, just write down, or yeah, type it into the chat, 1 TB. Let me figure out how many of you have actually figured it, the first trap, for yourself. Just figure out on, yeah, the fun TB, like the first trap broken. So now let's go into the second secret quickly. Now let's make it simple. The second secret is, like, most of the things which are obvious are invisible to people. Like, nothing is nothing is as invisible as the obvious. Like, a lot of things which we take as obvious are actually invisible to us. And what it fundamentally means is that most people say, what can I do, how can I do this, and they don't even realize their inherent powers. So people are powerful, like, you are powerful, but you do not even realize your powers. So how can we make you realize that? So, like, some of the entrepreneurs, or professionals, they go in that domain. Like, I'm too old, I don't know technology, I can't sell, my business cannot increase beyond this. Like, there are self-limiting beliefs that people have. So like, this is something which I would like to quickly have a look with you. So just quickly check out around you right now, wherever you are sitting, at home, in office. Just identify 5 things which are gray in color. Gray color things in your surroundings. Let me make it simple. So can you see gray color things in and around your surroundings? Okay, okay, fair. And let's make it simple. Now just close your eyes and identify 5 things which are red in color in your surroundings. Identify 5 things which are red in color. Now that's where the challenge is, because you are only noting gray. And because you were noting gray color things, even though red was visible, but it was like obvious, and that obvious became invisible to you. So this is exactly what happens in life. Like, you do not see opportunities even though they are in front of you, even though they are obvious to you. Like, they are invisible. Like, air is invisible, and because it is obvious. So we do not even take cognizance of the importance of the fact that there are things which are there in front of us. So Does that make sense? So at this juncture, I would actually like you to put your cameras on, and this is a beautiful exercise that we are going to do, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy it. So quickly unmute yourself and come on the camera. And here is a beautiful exercise that I will be sharing with you now. So San and Arvind, quickly. Okay, San, you are the only one right now. Quickly. Okay, so all you have to do is you have to get up from the chair that you're sitting in and just simply get up. And when you get up from the chair, all you have to do is you have to jump. 1, 2, 3. Just take a quick jump. Yeah, fantastic. And just take your seats back. Okay, so quickly let me hear from you, Arvind. How does it feel after you just took a jump?
Energized.
Absolutely. Yeah. Wonderful, awesome. Okay, San, are you there? San, are you there? Can you unmute and share your experience? Well, San, if you are not participating, I'm afraid, but I will have to remove you from the session. So there is no value of just people who are coming in for information and stuff like that. So is it okay if I ask you for your inputs once again, or I'm afraid I'll remove you from the meeting, because maybe that you have put in and then you are not even here, so we don't even know what's happening. So if you wish to just watch the stuff and not interact, then you can go on YouTube and watch it. That's okay. Like the same feed is available on YouTube under my email ID, neerajskapoor@gmail.com. Okay. So, okay, San, I can hear your, I can see your feedback. Energized. Okay, got it. So did you guys see that even though when we stood up, we felt energized and we felt happy? Now get this. Now this is something which is very deep and you got to just pay attention. And the fact is, your weight is not 1 kg or 2 kg. You are maybe weighing 70, 75, 80, 90, maybe in some cases, like San, I can't see you, so I don't know your weight, but approximately anywhere between 75 or 70, 75 to about 80, 90 kgs. Now, let's get this. If you have to lift a piece of 10 kgs dumbbells or 20 kgs dumbbells, 30 kg dumbbells, can you lift it just like that, or 40, 50 kg dumbbells just like this? Just like the way you jumped right now? Can it happen? No, it cannot happen. Yeah, it cannot happen. But you are lifting your body, which is 70, 80, 90 kgs, effortlessly, and you are feeling energized. Now, this is something which is so obvious, but it is like invisible to a lot of people. Like that is the kind of power that each individual have. Like you are lifting 80, 70, 80 kgs of your weight.
Amazing. The powers that you have with you. Does it make sense? Does it make sense?
Yeah, of course.
Now, if this is, you got to realize that now this is where I'm just showing you something which is very obvious, but it is invisible to you. And that is exactly what happens in the business environment. There are certain very obvious things that you are missing out on. The reason for your failure, or the reason for your struggle in business, and the reason for your overwhelm. You are clearly missing out on a lot of things which are so simple, but you just don't realize them. And that is exactly why your business is not at the rate which it can actually leapfrog. So let me quickly move forward with this. We have already done that. So the color check was done, the weight check was done. Are you visible or invisible? And when you take things for granted, your success is kind of always sacrificed or diluted, right? So are you visible or are you invisible in your business? Ask yourself, like, the kind of work that you are doing, it may be breathtaking, it may be a very very really refined content. Like I can see, Harish, you are working on e-pani puri, and Arvind, you are working on something in the tax consulting domain and corporate governance. San, I haven't heard from you, so I don't really know what you are into, but appears like you are also experienced professional and or an entrepreneur who is willing and committed to take your life to the next level. Yeah, and with this is your time to actually see. We have another client of ours, like she is an author writer coach, and she was suffering from lack of self belief. She did not just believe uh, that she can do it, and when she started to work with us, now she owns a writers academy. Like, she is helping and she is enabling writers from all over the world to work and create some landmarks. So does that give you some kind of breakthrough? So is your second trap broken? So if your second trap is broken, just type it into the chat box to TB, and we will be moving quickly to the third one. So Arvind, San, and all those of you who are there on YouTube watching this live, you can just simply type it into the chat. Yeah, to TV. That's right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great, fantastic. So let us look at the third secret. Are you someone who wants to really take your business to the next level? And are you someone who wants to fit in or stand out? Like, if you want to fit in into the existing domain, then you can continue the way you are. But if you really want to stand out, then this third secret is for you. And third secret is, like, most people procrastinate. Like, they say, why start now? I know that I can do it, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I will do it later. And that later is where your life is actually pushed, your success is pushed. So there is, like, yes, no, indecision is actually moving on in your life. So if you are in this domain, in this quadrant, what happens is your life will continue to struggle because you are not taking decisions. Now, it is better to take wrong decisions sometimes than to take the right decisions, so that you can actually move forward in your life. Not that you will actually end up in a wrong place, but you will actually become that much more smarter and much more sharper when it comes to your life, when it comes to your business. So this is your time, guys. Like, take out your piece of notebooks and notebooks, and just list down the things that you have been postponing for a long time. So I want you to just list down those things which you have been postponing, and it would be a pleasure to actually know the number. You don't have to share those things. These are confidential things. You can keep it with you, but just share the number. So write down those things that you have been postponing. Okay. Okay. So are you guys done? Okay. So Arvind, you have written 3. San, how many of those things are, like, there are things which you have postponed? Just write it down quickly, quickly. Just write it down. How many of your things you have been postponing? Okay. Now, the whole context is like, how badly do you want these? How badly do you think you need these things in your life? Like, if they are not material to you, if they are not important to you, then you can just simply strike off. Do not waste your time. But if they are important to you, then you certainly don't want to postpone them now. This could be your growth in your business, ending your struggles, having a great relationships, having a great big bag fat bank balance. It could be any of those things. You do not want to postpone them now for one more second. So I want you to write down a date in front of each of those things that you have written. Quickly write down the date. Okay? Let's see how many of you are actually participating in this. Quickly write down the date. Okay, stop procrastination. Like it, don't just buy a frame that you will put in the picture sometime later. The time is right now. Do your stuff now. Put a date in front of each of your dreams that you had put in, which you had been postponing so far. Okay, so here is one of our participants, Shivani, and I'll just be, very crisp over here. Like she's a teacher, primary school teacher in a small town in Madhya Pradesh, and she had been a single mother of two young teenage daughters, and she was living a survival kind of life. But when she started to work with us, she started to take some extraordinary actions. Now, extraordinary actions required her to go beyond her comfort zone, which she did. And the result of that is that today she owns her own channel and she has a global presence with, she is getting clients from all over the world for her niche, which she has declared for herself. So, this is the kind of result that you can actually produce in a matter of few weeks. I'm not talking of years over here, in a matter of few weeks or months at best. So this is the kind of possibility in your business. So if you start right now, uh, you will start to see results one day earlier than if you start tomorrow. So 3 months from now, like I can assure you, like you will be thanking yourself that you took certain actions which have catapulted you to the next level in your life. Things which were obvious, but and they were invisible for you. So the result of that will be that you will be able to generate the income you want, the lifestyle you want, the relationships you want, the impact you want, more importantly, the health you want. So this is where we are right now. So how are you feeling now? How are you feeling now? Just type it into the chat and let me hear from each one of you. How are you feeling right now? Okay, so let's know from each one of you. How are you feeling right now? And if you're feeling great, if you're feeling awesome, energized, charged up, then I have, the presentation is still going on and I have something more to share, in fact. So let me actually ask you at this juncture, you can unmute yourself and you can share uh, what's been the most valuable part of the session so far. Let's hear it from you, Arvind. Then we will also have it from Sam.
Obvious things are invisible. That is the valuable thing.
Okay,
Many
obvious
obvious things.
becoming visible. Okay, got it. What else? Anything else that you want to share?
Hello. Yes, Sam. What is your what is your one bit of learning? Quickly.
here right now. I think we have to just quickly get this thing sorted out. Just a moment.
Yes. So, Sen, how are you feeling? Great, good, fantastic. So, this is the kind of work that we do with our clients, and that is just a flavor of the kind of work that we do with our clients. So, would you like to know the blueprint of what we work with our clients, like how we are able to produce these kind of amazing results? Arvind, San, would you like to know that? Otherwise, we can
Yeah,
just end the session right now.
yeah, of course.
Of course, great, great, fantastic. So, as I shared with you, Startup Business Academy is all about empowering your world so that you don't have to recreate or reinvent the wheel. And fundamentally, here is our methodology. Our methodology is very simple, very straight. It is based on three things, three main principal tenets. And those are: number one, transform. Like, did you experience transformation in the last 45 minutes that you have been here? Just unmute and share.
Yeah, I do realize, certain things which are so obvious, we need to take
Yeah,
steps.
yeah. And this is exactly like, imagine if we have been able to like create transformation in 45 minutes, what you can actually cause in the next few weeks in your life, in your business. So one of the things that we work on is transformation. Now, once the transformation happens, it is like turning milk into curd, and curd into butter, and butter into cream, and cream into ghee. So that's the process, that's the evolution that happens. Second thing that happens is that we help our clients evolve. And when we say evolve, like they really go through a complete shift. uh, like I told you, you are not going to be the same person who started this session. So you are evolving as well. And once you transform and evolve, we also help you accelerate. So let's look at each one of these things in a little detail. Transformation is all about turning a caterpillar into a pupa, to a young butterfly, to an adult butterfly. Like, it's a non reversible reaction. You don't need to then go back to the same things again and again. It is like learning to ride or drive a car, learning to drive a system, a business system that produces results for you again and again and again and again. That is the kind of work that we do with you. So what are the steps? Like, what do we do? So first of all, we help you uninstall the old unproductive ways in which you have already been programmed. So there are so many malwares and viruses that we help you discover. And when you discover those viruses and malwares, or places where you need to upgrade your system, you are automatically ready for the next level. And when you are ready for that, we help you rewire the consciousness. Like, we are rewiring the mind for you to move forward in the direction of your success, in the direction of your dreams. Like, where success happens almost effortlessly. Like, you are not doing actually anything, you are just not even raising a finger. And you are creating certain processes in that time span, things start to happen for you. These are the kind of specific things that we work on. What is the result? The result is that, most importantly, our participants stop seeing problems. So where people were seeing problems, now my participants and our clients are actually seeing opportunities, and they are able to run forward. They are able to move forward step by step and actually rolling right now. The second thing is, you are able to attract a lot of customers, a lot of prospects to you, just like a magnet. So how many of you would like to have a lot of leads coming into your business on an organic basis? Like, is this something which is relevant to you? Just unmute and share. If you do not share, then I do not know if this is something relevant to you, and it is okay, nothing wrong.
No, it's relevant.
Yeah, so you would be able to generate a lot of traffic, a lot of leads, a lot of flow of prospective customers to you. And when that happens on an organic basis, like, you are almost like a celebrity, like you are almost like someone who is using the powers that you have, uh, and those are obvious powers, but a lot of people do not know about it. So he's one of our clients, and he started to work with us about 5 6 months back, actually. And he was doing a decent turnover, about 10 12 crores, earning about a crore or so. Working with us, he started to actually see spot opportunities in his business, and he worked with a joint venture with a foreign partner, and he pitched for a bid, and he actually won a bid of $180 million. Now, this is something that he could not have done on a normal basis otherwise, because he never thought that was something that he can ever do. But working with us actually transformed his approach towards life. And today, $180 million business is something that he has been already attending. So we obviously can't reveal the names or anything, because we are governed by confidentiality. But yes, when you choose to join our mastermind groups, you can definitely interact with him live, like each, not just him, all our participants. So do you think you need help over here? Like, you can unmute and share, or you can just put it on the chat.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Great. So this is just the one bit, the first piece of our puzzle, which is transformation. The second piece is the evolution, the evolving part. So it doesn't mean from a Stone Age man to a robot. What it fundamentally means is that whosoever you are right now, you would be able to generate business with ease, using technology, using automation, using brand, using certain powers which you never knew existed with you, right? Like, you never knew that you can actually lift 80 kgs until unless you realize, oh my God, actually you are doing it day in, day out. So you can actually lift 800 kgs also, really speaking. And we share with you the technology. So what are the steps of evolving? We work with you on a step-by-step basis, customized to your business. Now, this is not, again, run-of-the-mill program where you take the education and you work on your own. No, we work with you. We don't ask you to just watch a YouTube video and figure it out for yourself. No, we work with you individually, and we help you create a high value, high quality offer. So when you have created a high quality, high value offer, and when you pitch it to your audience, you are actually hitting a bullseye. So what happens? The result of that is those prospective customers keep running to you. They keep just coming to you like iron filings on a magnet. And the result of that is that you are able to enroll a lot of people that you choose to work with, because now you have the power to work and choose to work with whom to work and whom not to work with. And you can also therefore break the chains of your trap, and you can actually become a part of the freedom of your life. So here is our one of our clients, Sher Singh. You can see him. He was working earlier as a accountant, working for about 50 70,000 rupees for 10 12 years. But now he's a consultant. He owns a company. He's a founder director of a company called Financial Universe in Delhi. And he owns this consulting company which works in accounting, specifically data entry and GST filing and all. And each of his clients pay 3 lakh rupees per for 1 year contract. And he is now on the way to having 10 to 20 clients. Now, that is the power of having the evolution work for you. So technology working for you. So is this making sense, Arvind? This is making sense, Sam? So, do you think, is this something that you want? Is this something that you want to incorporate in your business right now? Is this something that works for you or relevant to you? Just unmute and share. San and Arvind. Okay. So, am I audible? Perfect, perfect, fantastic. So let us look at the third secret, and this third secret is all about acceleration. Like we actually help you accelerate. We just don't tell you, we actually show you. We actually, in the last 1 hour plus, we have actually demonstrated the work with you, how our technology works. And once you actually experience that, you are ready to use it in the automation domain. Like we actually share with you certain tools, the automation tools, which you will be able to use. So you don't have to go out and figure it out for yourself and go into the jungle to find the gooseberries. No, we actually share with you the right automation tools which you can incorporate in your business. And simply by taking those, stuff, your business starts to rapidly scale up. The result of that is that you are able to deliver good quality results to your customers. So your customers are happy, they give a very good word of mouth. At the same time, you are able to expand your business to the next level. And this is what enhances the possibilities of growth in your life. So, is this something that you want now? If this is something that you want now, just unmute and share that, Harish and Arvind and San. This is something, if this is something that is there
Yes,
for you, fantastic. So, as I shared with you, like this is
yeah,
one
of
of
course.
our perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. And this is one of our clients. He's a young second generation entrepreneur, 24-year-old, based out of Hong Kong, and he has been stuck up because the business was already running for the last 20, 30 years. And what he could do was, like, it was not easy for him to even put his thoughts across to his parents who were managing the business. But now, after working with us, the result is that now not only he has got his old clients who had left the business back, he has put this entire business on an acceleration mode. But he has also got a couple of international clients from US, from China, from Hong Kong, and those clients are now adding. In fact, in the last about 10 days, he's got more than about 50, 60,000 dollars US dollars business. So that is the kind of work that we do. Now, here is very quickly, uh, image of someone that all of us know, like love. Actually, he is known as the god of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar. But what not many people know is who he is with right now. So, any guesses? Anybody who knows the name of this gentleman who's with him, just unmute and share. Who's the person with Sachin Tendulkar? I can give you a clue, and that clue is that he is Sachin Tendulkar's coach. Okay, so without taking time, let me share it with you. His coach name is Ramakant Achrekar, and Ramakant Achrekar actually coached Sachin to become the greatest batsman in the history of mankind. Not just him, Warren Buffett has a coach, Benjamin Graham, who enabled him to work on his riches. Even Anthony Robbins, one of our greatest motivational gurus of our times, has a coach. So fundamentally, his name is Jim Rohn. And Jim Rohn said something very beautiful at one point of time. I would like to share this with you, that if you really want to do something, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. And that's exactly what happens with most people, like 98% of them. So today is your opportunity to actually find a way to what is really possible. Not just these three people, you name any one of them: Richard Branson, Bill Gates, or Mark Zuckerberg, Martin Luther King. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, everyone has a coach. Not just there, in India as well. Uh, Dhirubhai Ambani or Narayan Murthy, Baba Ramdev, Ritesh Bansal or Ritesh Agarwal or Lakshmi Nivas Mittal, Sachin Bansal, each one of them, like you name a person anywhere in the sports, in the business, in politics, even our dear Prime Minister Narendra Modi, everyone who is something in the business has a coach. So fundamentally, any amount of education, if you are taking it by a book or just by a simple webinar, is not going to help you until unless you have someone in your life who is ready to work with you, who is ready to take you, hold you to account, who is ready to give you that necessary support to move the needle forward in your life and produce excellence that you are capable of. So the question is, are you ready to create a different life for yourself? Whether you want a fancy cars, or you want a big plush house, or you want to travel the world out with people, or you want to have chartered airplanes, or a healthy diet, or a healthy body, whatever it is your chance, because it is like you got to be the change that you want to see in the world. So even if you want to leave a legacy for your family, you got to be that change. You got to take those actions. And it is like the words are cheap, but actions is where the main result is all about. So are you ready to take those actions in your life to move forward? So this is a quick question to each one of you. So if your answer is yes, you can just unmute and share. And I'll be sharing something which possibly like there's an opportunity for each one of you to actually interact with me on a one-on-one basis, so that we can see how best we can support you in your business. So I'll be giving an opportunity to each one of you to actually make that difference in your life, so that you are not just any fill in the blanks in your life, and you can move from being stuck up to startup. So you have a choice. You can be a part of inner circle, or you can be a part of mastermind. And here is the link that I would be sharing, so you can quickly copy it over here in your diaries, and let me put it on the chat as well. So let me share this on the chat. So here is the, okay, so can you see this link, Arvind? Is it visible to you? I have put it on the chat right now. So what you can do is you can click on that link, and you can share some information about your business. And okay. So if you can hear me clearly, it is fine. Otherwise, you can simply click on the link, and you can just take some time out of uh, like my schedule. I am just typing it. So you can actually work with a specific action plan. Is that cool? So you can now unmute yourself and ask any questions if you have, or you can take time from me, and then we can work that out. Okay. So with this, we come to the end of the session. If you have any questions, you are most welcome to ask us. And I would be happy to support you, guide you, or if it is complete for you, you can simply go on the link, share a little information about yourself, and we would be happy to share more and work out a great plan for your business specifically. Okay. And this one-on-one session is actually very valuable. Like in international market, it could be costing as much as about 1 lakh rupees, but this is completely free for you. So this is just like my gift to you, and you can choose to be there and take benefit out of it. Okay, so with this, we come to the end of the session. Have a great evening ahead. God bless you. Take care of yourself. And Arvind, if you are able to hear me, it would be great if you can. Can you hear me?
I'm able to hear you. I'm able to hear you.
Okay, okay. So you were able to check the link out, right? So then
No.
we can possibly connect upon a one-on-one call and then talk about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect, perfect. So just copy that link and what's your contact number, Arvind? Maybe I'll just drop in an SMS as well to you with the
Yeah,
same link.
9600
9600
71468.
71468. And you are based out of Ranchi, you said, right? No,
No, based out of Chennai.
based out of Chennai. Okay. Okay, so what was the most valuable thing that you found? Quickly, let us wrap it up and then have a.
Your session was very useful.
Thank you.
So I'm able to realize that many things can be done.
Wonderful.
Probably it's not visible to me now. Maybe if I start focusing and concentrating on whatever I do, then things would become more visible.
Absolutely. And that is how exactly you can able to uncover the true potential of your business. So how many years you have been in this business, Arvind?
Yeah, I started in 2010.
So 10
So
years you have already spent.
10
So
years.
consider that these 10 years is the foundation, and now you can actually exponentially increase if you follow the right process. Like 10 years ago, I left my job and I became an entrepreneur. And I know that all these last 10 years have been a learning, and now things are just exponentially increasing every moment, every day. Making sense?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
so you can do that too, and I look forward to speaking to you and enabling you in your business if we mutually choose to work with each other. Okay,
Okay. Thank you.
all the best, all the best. Have a great evening. God bless. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.